Welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, FIFA 21 edition, starring your host, One Star Weak Foot, and our review specialist, One Star Weak Foot. Bow! Good evening, beautiful people of YouTube, and welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Weak Foot, and it makes me feel absolutely amazing to see you back on the channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. So, as you guys know, on the Road to Glory account that I do run, the Broke Boy Road to Glory, we're not very broke anymore. I mean, the luck on this account has been touched by an angel. EA must think I'm Bateson. They must think I'm Castro. I mean, it's actually crazy the luck I've had. And therefore, when I did the mid-icon SBC 2 weeks ago, I packed this Desailly card. And I thought I'd bring you guys today a detailed review of him. I've played with him over the course of 2 weekend leagues. I've played with him in Division 2 and Division 1 rivals. And I have a lot to say about him. So, let's get into it. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we are using him with a mega squad. A crazy team. And he's alongside high quality of defenders here in Carlos Alberto and Maldini. I'm using him in the 3-back, and he's the middle center back. He's alongside, like I said, Carlos Alberto as a right center back and Maldini as a left center back. We are playing 10 depth in this formation. So we put him to a test over the course of 2 weekend leagues. And yeah, let's look at the card. He's 6'1". He has medium high work rates. He's right-footed with a 2-star, 3-star combination. As you guys see here, I have played 86 games with him, and he has 0 goals scored with 5 assists. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a big favor and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, as always, do me a solid and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home, as always, for taking the time to click this video. So, when you look at this Desailly card, I mean, he's a very good value in my opinion. When you compare him to his other versions, he is absolutely the best value card, with a caveat that he is a midfield card. So he might be hard to fit for some people, but at the same time, he might fit certain people's teams perfectly. He has the pace where you look at what you want out of a center back. Defending and physical wise, I mean, he's pretty much perfect. If you've ever used Desailly in any game, you know he has a very nice body type as far as going into a challenge, everything like that. You might be wondering at home, if you're watching this video, should you use him at CDM? And I have a couple opinions about that. I think he's a decent CDM in that he will do the job defensively. He's going to be amazing in that regard. But going forward, you just don't want anybody on this game with 67 dribbling and 69 passing in that position. But when you think about it from a center back perspective, 67 dribbling, 69 passing are actually pretty good stats. So without further ado, I'm going to take you over to our review specialist in the studios, One Star Weak Foot. Take it away. Thank you, One Star. So according to Footbin, this Desailly card is going to be costing you 1 to 1.1 million on the PS4 market. Is he worth it? I would have to say absolutely. If you're looking for a center back, or maybe if you're looking for a CDM type player that could play center back, he is absolutely insane. And I do think he's the best value Desailly on this game. We're going to break down the stats, starting with the pace. He has 83 pace. And of course, I had to boost that with a shadow. I mean, we are a meta sheep in some regards. And in game, I would say his pace is instrumental in my team as far as getting countered. And what I did like about him is that he didn't feel very sluggish when it came to jockeying, when it came to maneuvering him. He felt very good. He felt very compact, and he covered a lot of ground with his pace. Overall, this guy's pace is a 9 out of 10. He felt very quick and definitely is good for people who like to play a high line or like to manually defend. Next, we're going to talk about his passing, because you might be wondering how the passing on this card is. Can he function as a ball-playing center back? And my unpopular opinion here is that he's actually very good as far as passing goes. I know the 69 passing doesn't look great, but when you look at the actual stats, he has 77 vision, 81 short passing, 78 long passing, and honestly, I did not notice the 48 curve really affecting him. He was able to get some assists even with some of his passes. His over-the-top through balls, if there's space there, are very accurate, and because of his 91 composure, his passing out of pressure is pretty decent. Overall, this guy's passing is a 7.5 out of 10. It's not too shabby. You could definitely get away with making some risky passes with him. Just don't try anything too crazy. Next, we'll talk about this guy's dribbling, and we're going to talk about it from two perspectives. Once again, we will be talking about it from a CDM perspective first, and As a CDM, this guy's going to feel clunky. Don't get it twisted. I mean, 59 agility and 56 balance is someone you don't want further up the pitch than center back. But as a center back, I will say he was very good on the ball. His 91 composure definitely has a lot to do with that. His body type makes him feel not too clunky when jockeying, which is very, very important as far as manual defending goes. His 86 reactions and 78 ball control means that once he puts a challenge in, he tends to get the ball back more times than not. Overall, this guy's dribbling is a 7 out of 10 as a center back and a 5 out of 10 as a CDM. Next, we will be talking about his defending and physical contributions. And honestly, this guy is the creme de la creme. His stand tackle is 87, which was boosted to 97 with a shadow cam style. His strength and aggression is 90, and that combination just makes him a killer when it comes to tackling the ball. He seems to have like a homing missile type tackle where if you tackle a player from a somewhat decent position or better, he's gonna win that ball or he's gonna win that challenge every single time. Because of his strength and aggression, if he doesn't win the ball, he'll win that next 50-50 challenge that results from that tackle. His 90 interceptions and 90 defensive awareness means that his defensive AI is always at the right place at the right time. His 84 stamina means that late into the game, he's still running very fast, and his jumping and heading accuracy means that he's very good in the air as well. How good is he defensively? I would say that he's one of the best center backs I have used on this game. He wins every challenge, and he's kind of a middle ground between Cannavaro and somebody like a Van Dijk, meaning that he does have the power, the strength, the aggression to hang with the bigger strikers of this game like Ronaldo, and at the same time he doesn't have the clunkiness that a bigger defender will have. And that's what I really think is good about this Desailly card. He's somebody who could really thrive in low blocks and high defensive lines as well. And overall, I gotta give this guy's defending and physical contributions a 9.5 out of 10. Alright guys, so what is the final verdict on Desailly? In my opinion, he's one of the best center backs on this game if you could play him in that role. And in my team, I mean, you could compare him to Maldini 88 version. You could compare him to Carlos Alberto's 90 version, and he outshined them every single time I was playing a game. He was the most reliable defender I had, and he just felt so safe at the back. You can't get a through ball past him. You can't shield him off the ball. And at the same time, you can't dribble around him. He is a total package at center back. And overall, I gotta give him a 9.5 out of 10. I highly recommend him, and for the price, I think he's an insane value. Alright guys, so that's going to be the Desailly review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video, but until then,